Welcome back to my channel. Let's try this again. My name is Rachel and I am a hot messy mama. Thank you for watching today's video. I'm going to be sharing products and using products, sort of just get ready with me style. These are all products that were heavily influenced by Allana Davison. She's a Canadian beauty YouTuber, influencer, gorgeous creature, fun human being. I love everything about her. I love her style. And she's got great beauty and makeup tips and products she loves as well. And she has convinced me to buy a lot of them. So I'm going to be doing a full face of mostly Allana Davison inspired products. Please keep watching. Subscribe, like, and do all those things if you're not already. Thank you. All right, I am going to start with another YouTuber's brand, Vive, Jamie Genevieve, one of my favorites. This is my second tube of the Skin Nova. It is an amazing, beautiful, illuminating, how many wonderful words can I say? It's a primer that adds moisture. I did all of my skincare much earlier in the day. I do want a primer that has some moisture, just a beautiful sheen, but you really can feel the hydration. I am 42, don't remind me. And I do have pretty dry skin, so I do love a primer that has hydration and glow, and this one absolutely fits the bill. Foundation, I'm gonna go in with a mixture of one of Allana's favorites. I've seen her use the MAC Face and Body a ton. I am in the shade N3 today, and I'm going to be mixing that with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. I'm in shade 6, so I'm going to do a full pump of the Charlotte because it's a little bit more coverage. Well, it's a decent amount more because MAC Face and Body isn't, but it's beautiful. So I'm going to just mix those together with my hands, and very much like Allana, I'm going to go in with my hands. They're both lovely products. I've got quite a bit of sun damage, as you can see. I've got basically a mustache of sun damage. It covers it quite well. And those two mixed together are just, it's just beautiful. And of course the Vive underneath. Okay, for concealer, another, I'm not gonna say every single time that it's an Allana favorite, just know she likes almost all of these products. If it's something I'm not sure, I will definitely point out. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. This shade is pretty light. This is shade 22. It's super brightening. I am just gonna put a little bit under my eyes. Yeah. Oh, it's a Farah brush, F-A-R-A-H. I quite like this brand. I get a lot of them in different BoxyCharms and Ipsies. Look how easily that blends out. It's brightening without being stark. And I do take that on my eyelids as well. And then the final motion I'm doing as if I'm patting it in with my finger, only I'm using. I was gonna use the Fenty Matchstick. I'm gonna use for bronzer. I know Allana uses the Hoola Glow a lot. I don't have that one. I have regular Hoola, but I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Cream Bronzer Stick, just because it's a little bit faster than the other option I was gonna do. This looks pretty deep and orange, so on my nose I'm just going to use some dots to contour and just one swipe on either side. If I need more, I can always go back in, and I'm going to go in with another Farah brush. This one also came in a BoxyCharm or Ipsy. It is a flat top buffer with a nice ergonomic handle. I quite like this brush. So I'm going to blend out the Rare Beauty. This cream bronzer got a whole bunch of hype and was sold out a lot when it first came out. And you can see why. It blends very easily. It's super creamy. I'm also going to take that in my eyelids, blend out this large and in charge nose. And lastly, I'll bring the leftovers that's on the brush down under my chin. And down my neck. I am gonna blend that out. And I'm gonna go back in with my concealer brush. You can see right here, I got a little bit overboard. And I am just gonna kinda soften that bronzer up. That's better. Next, I am going to do a quick set with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter. I'm using shade 2 that was in this Instant Look of Love palette. It came with, it was the first of these all-in-one face palettes from Charlotte that came with the setting powder as an option. Normally I like to use shade 1 under my eyes, but because this concealer is so light, I can get away with using the slightly darker shade, which is by no means dark, but I'm just gonna mostly bring it where my lighter products were, where the concealer was, where my pores are the largest. So right here at the front of my cheeks, and where the makeup's gonna come off the easiest. Ooh, I'm gonna go in with bronzer now. Another Jamie Genevieve product, the Vive bronzer. I don't have the Hula Glow, so I am gonna use, I know Jamie and Allana are friends, and Allana does like a lot of the Vive products, and who wouldn't? They're stunning. So I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy bronzer brush. This is the Vive Modern bronzer. It's the same formula as her Sunset blushes, which are fabulous. But I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush because this is the medium shade. There are 2 shades. I'm just gonna mix them and basically set my cream bronzer with the powder. This formula is like butter. Look at that, pretty. Again, just kind of go over the nose, in the crease, and down my neck a little bit. For blush, I'm gonna go in with Allana's custom made shade she did with Nudestix. It is the shade Picante. I have the mini here. It is a bright, beautiful orange. The Nudestix formula of cream blushes is phenomenal. I'm gonna go in with that same bronzer brush to blend this out. You could use your fingers. They blend very easily. And the best part about these Nudestix cream bronzer and blush sticks is that they last. They dry down for the most part. Even the ones with a dewy finish dry down and they stay put. They last all day. Also, I'm wearing an orange shirt and I match. How pretty is that? She killed this orange shade. It is stunning. Again, Picante is the name of the shade. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. Congratulations to Allana. That is awesome that this shade is part of the permanent collection. And same thing, I'm just gonna bring that up into my eyes a little bit. Ooh, pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and do my brows. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back for highlight. I'm gonna be using the Danessa Myricks Vision Flush in the shade Tiara that I know Allana has used before. As highlighter, I'm gonna just take some on the back of my hand because it is a doe foot applicator. Smith 122 sort of dense brush like this. Take it off the back of my hand and just apply that on the high points of my cheeks. This is another formula that dries down and lasts. It's so pretty though. I'm gonna really work that into my bristles of my brush before I go in on the high points. And then I'm just gonna dab with my finger. Oh, are you seeing how pretty that is? It's really pretty. I'm also gonna take that little bit under and on the tip of my nose, and then down the bridge of my nose as well. That is pretty. I'm also gonna put that on my inner corners right now because I know the palette I'm gonna use for my eyes does not have an inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna use the doe foot and put that right on the inner corners. And I'm actually gonna put a little bit more on my nose as well. And I'm just gonna use my finger and my pinky to dab that out. I'm actually gonna go back in over here with the finger as well and blend that in a little better. Okay, I am gonna speed through my eye look because I do need to go get my son from daycare, but I will be using the Victoria Beckham Smoky Eye Brick in the shade Tweed. I know this is an Allana favorite. She made me buy it. I'm, again, just gonna do something very simple. I'm gonna put this basic brown in my crease and then darken up the outer corner a little bit with the darker brown. And that is it. So I'm gonna speed through that. For my tight line and waterline, I'm gonna go in again with the LA Girl Ultimate For the topper, I'm going to just go in with the, and I'm sorry you can't get this anymore, it's the Dior Meteor Monofusion Cream Shadow. It is this beautiful kind of bronzy gold shade, and I'm just gonna take that on my middle finger and just put that on my lid. So pretty, right? All right, that is stunning. For mascara, I'm gonna go in with the MAC Stack. This is the Mega. Honestly, I did not like this formula the first time I used it, and then I waited like a week or two and tried it again, and it got better. And that happens a lot with mascaras, especially if it's a more wet formula. Once they dry out, be a lot better. But this one is beautiful. Separation and length. There's a lot of different lip products that I could absolutely attribute to Allana, and in fact I could go in with Picante on my lips. So I'm actually gonna go in with this is the Double Booked lip conditioner and cream from Wander Beauty. This is in the shade OTW. We're on the way. There is a conditioner shade that is basically clear, and then the other side is a pigmented balm, and it's beautiful. It's very comfortable. I'm gonna go in with the balm first. And this is very much a product I would go in with no lip liner. So I'm gonna just go in. So you can barely tell the difference. I just did the top lip. This formula is beautiful. It's not thick, but it's very nourishing. Of course, I put the conditioner on first, so that helps, but it's a beautiful neutral color, this one, OTW. I think it's described as like a rosy mauve, but it's a beautiful formula. So there you have it. A full face, mostly inspired by Allana Davison and using some of her favorite products. I mean, that cheek though. Really hope you subscribe and ring the bell so you do get notified when I upload again. Like, comment. I'm on all the social media networks. I'm like 800 years old. I am on TikTok. Instagram and YouTube are again just Hot Messy Mama, no spaces, and that's hot like hot couture. Thank you again for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.